welcome. We are proposing to start a project which will offer African languages classes and tutorials to individuals of African American heritage and any others that come. We cannot know where we're going if we do not know where we came from. Learning one's language is a part of learning about one's heritage and culture. Understanding the very essence of who one is, an individual is, one important aspect of the culture, the African American culture and identity. This will help us to move that beyond the movement to North America through the era of slavery, but looking beyond that to what lays prior to that. Our Latino population has Spanish taught to their children to maintain an understanding of their heritage and culture. The premises behind this adoption is that of teaching Spanish in public schools was to reflect the large and increasing American Hispanic population in the US. Thus, currently we have access to the rich Hispanic culture and celebrate it. Cherokee is also taught in some states and recognized to satisfy the language requirements as per school education standards. Students are also offered French, German, Chinese or Mandarin, Japanese in some cases or some school districts. However, lacking and also amongst the largest population up there with the Latinas is the African American population, sitting at a pretty 38.9 million people identifying as Black or African American only, an additional 3.1 million as Black in combination to other races as per the 2010 US population census. At a complete total of 42 million individuals, according to the 2010 census, that identify as having an African heritage. The population in the US has grown by 9.7% since the last census in 2000 compared to 2010. However, the Black or African American population alone has increased by 12%. In recent years, we have added French, we have added German, we have added Chinese, and we have 6% of the Asian population in the US to school curriculums. What a better time to add African languages and restore a piece of the African American culture and heritage. This is what we're proposing. We propose to start an African languages school based in Atlanta, Georgia as a start. We also propose to sponsor graduating high schoolers of African descent to participate in a cultural immersion program the summer of the high school graduation. We are also advocating for this and asking for your support that African languages and heritage exposure after school programming be put in place in schools beginning the academic school year 2021-2022. That African languages be offered in schools academic year 2020 to 2023. We would also like to see African languages coursework in colleges, including cultural immersion programming in colleges and universities beginning academic year 2021 to 2022. What we are asking is pretty simple. We are a part of the community, a big part of the community. We are asking, please give us this. Give our children this. Give our grandchildren this, a piece of our heritage back. The languages we're proposing to start off with, which encompass a large area of Africa and different parts of the continent: Swahili, Zulu, Tswana, and Yoruba. We hope you will consider this and join us in moving this forward to bring reconciliation and healing, and not also that to restore a piece of the culture that we are missing. We need to know, and our children need to know that aspect of their culture, that aspect of who they are, so that they may be able to move forward into their futures in freedom, in confidence, and tackle the struggles and the mountains of issues that we're faced with. How can we face that if we do not understand who we are and they do not understand where they came from or the value that's behind that? Please give us this. Thank you.